this fan base has been waiting 62 years for this moment, for their first World Series win in franchise history.
Alex, the Rangers' 62-year title drought is over. Go crazy, Texas. It's done. You did it. You finally got it done. Look, the team has been in existence for 62 years.
Yeah.
They've never won a title. They are the only team that can say it took 62 years and they haven't gotten one yet. Well, guess what? They can't say that anymore. They finally got one. So let's take a step back for just a second.
All right.
This was a tortured fan base. They didn't make the playoffs for the first 35 years of their existence. 35 years. I've been alive for almost 32 years. Feels like a long time.
Yeah.
They didn't make the playoffs the entire length of my life and more. And they had to face heartbreak throughout. 2010, 2011. 2010 was the Jose Bautista year. The bat chuck, really, the iconic bat flip. 2011 was the year that they were one strike away. Twice, back-to-back innings. The David Freese year. Absolute heartbreak. And then they watched their rivals become a dynasty. And they became the little brother of the rivalry. So it's been heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. And people on the team, people on this Flippin' Bats squad said that are Rangers fans, I can't believe the Astros got one before we got one. Well, that still is true and will never not be true, but it feels a little bit better when you're able to finally get one under your belt. So the story, how'd they do this? How'd they make this turnaround? They were bad last year. They were really bad. They almost lost 100 games. Well, 2 years ago, they spent on offense. Specifically, the two guys that showed up time and time again, Corey Seager and Marcus Semien over the last 2 games, really showed up. They spent over almost $500 million on just those 2 players. And then this offseason, pitching. They got the offense. They realized they still had issues. Those issues were pitching, and they went out and addressed those. They signed Jacob deGrom for 5 years, $185 million. Then they brought in Bruce Bochy, a huge part to all of this. Everything happening right here behind us on the field. You look behind us, there's hundreds of people celebrating with their families. Bruce Bochy was out here. He's a huge part of this turnaround, the guy that's the leader of this team. A manager means so much when it comes to games like this, in games like tonight. That's when your manager can calm you down. A Hall of Fame guy that's won multiple World Series championships. You think he gets overwhelmed by a situation? Probably, actually. But he's been there, and it's maybe a little less overwhelmed than before. The winning streaks, the losing streaks, the injuries, they overcame so much adversity this year. You bring in Jacob deGrom for that contract I told you about. Well, he got hurt a month into the season. You sign Max Scherzer to hopefully be the Jacob deGrom replacement in the playoffs. He gets hurt a month into being here. Adolis Garcia in the World Series. Max Scherzer goes down in the World Series. Josh Young gets hurt throughout the regular season. The 8-game losing streak that happened. They go down 2-0 to the Houston Astros. All the adversity, Alex, these guys deserve so much credit for their ability to get to where they have today, which is World Series champions, and they came in and they left no doubt. They came in here to Arizona and won every single game here in the road ballpark, which, oh, by the way, a theme of this, they didn't lose a single road game the entire postseason. They went 11-0. It's never happened, ever. The World Series trophy is heading back to the great state of Texas, but this time, my friends, it's in the hands of the Texas Rangers.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.